All right, we're here with the new head coach of Utica City FC, Lehr and Moreira. Lehr, first and foremost, welcome to Utica. How does it feel to get this opportunity?
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. It feels awesome. It feels awesome. I'm very thankful for the opportunity. I'm extremely excited for next season.
So what stood out about Utica when Tommy Tanner and Rabesh reached out to you? What made you want to come here?
The whole package. I think the professionalism of the organization. I already knew Tommy, his history as well on soccer. It's amazing history on soccer as well. Looking forward to learn with him. You know, life is always learning, learning. And with him, it's going to be great with that. The players that Utica City FC already have, right? Talented players and fan base. You know, the fan base is amazing. The atmosphere of the games, that's what you want as a player. That's what you want as a head coach, having the crowd pushing your team the entire time. And looking forward to get involved with the community. I think those was the whole package that made this a no-brainer for me.
So you played for 15 years, you've coached already. What do you want fans to know about you and the way that you're going to present this team for the next couple of years?
I'm a very passionate person. Sometimes too passionate, right? The way how you speak, and I speak with hands and talking, you know, and trying to bring, you know, all the emotions that I have, so people know what I want. People know me. I'm a hard worker. You know, I work extremely hard on details. I like to watch videos, you know, and trying to understand the other team, try to understand our team, and giving the most support I can to the players to be successful on the field. So that's what they can expect. That's what they're actually going to be able to see on the bench, because I'm very animated as well on the bench. So I talk loud, you know, like you have to. You know, otherwise people don't understand, cannot hear you. But that's what they can expect from me. I'm always going to be on top of the game. I'm always going to be trying to bring my best game.
So you got to play with Utica City FC this year, so you know a lot of the guys pretty well. What style does this team need to play to be successful, and what can fans expect on the field coming up?
We have a lot of veterans, which that's a good thing. I think by having veterans that they understand the game, it makes it easier for you to coach. We have to bring young talent as well, because you know when you want a successful organization, want a successful team, but you need the longevity of this organization. So you need to bring young talents, and because we have so much veteran talents, that's going to be very easy transition, very easy learning process for young talent. So that's one thing that we need to implement. The second thing is to have an identity. You know, you have, as a team, you have to have an identity. What that will be, I have in my head. You know, like I love to keep the ball possession. You know, I love to have patterns going for attacking, defending, and all that. But you need to make sure that all the patterns that you have going to adapt for what the players you have as well. So it's going to be, especially preseason, a lot learning about the players, who we have, and all that stuff. I came to play with Utica. However, I was just a player, you know, and that was the first thing that I told Ryan and Tommy when I came. I was like, listen, I'm coming as a player. Don't expect so much of me giving my input, because, you know, it's somewhat unethical if you do that. So I'm just a player. So now I'm going to the other side of the table and trying to learn the players, because I didn't do that last season. So it will be interesting. It'll be good.
So Tommy said in the press conference earlier today that one of the most important things about this organization and the head coach's role is to be involved in the community. What does that mean to you, and how excited are you to really get out in Utica and be a part of this area?
You know, a lot of times you come to the facility, you come to the game field, you are focused and you are involved with the game. But there is always that moment that you look to the crowd and you see a kid like smiling, you know, like you see a kid like a jumping, you know, and you have to give back to them. You know, you have to be accessible. You have to be in the community, sharing your passion with soccer, like throughout going to appearances with schools, help them with schools, teaching them that, yeah, playing sports is fun, this life is nice, but you have to have an education, you have to work hard, have to study hard, you have to go and help players maybe from the inner city that want to play sports, but they don't have so much of financial power for that. So there is so many different ways that you can give back to the community, and I think that is important because ultimately soccer is our passion. And you want to see everybody playing soccer. You want to see everybody loving soccer. So you have to
Last
approach
thing
it
for you,
different ways.
Rob said this, Tommy said this, and you've said it as well, that this is just one step in the process of bringing this organization back to championship caliber. What's the next step? Where do you go after today? You're going to get your phone probably blowing up with text messages. Once you handle that, what's the next step?
Yeah, my phone is blowing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's nice. People calling. It's good. I think the next step starts now. It's Tommy, Rob, and I getting together, starting to identify what's going to be the team profile. What you want from the team. Like the skeleton of the team. What do we need? Players that we bring back. That's the first thing. Players that has contracts, players that we need to renew contract ASAP. And then there is a combine, league combine coming pretty soon. Start to schedule tryouts to identify new and young talents and local talents as well. And there's a lot of local talents, but sometimes they don't really know how to come to the organization and approach us and say, I would like to play for you. I'm good. So you need those tryouts. This is important. So yeah, work starts now. We can't wait for 1 month prior to the season to start preseason. No, you got to start now. You got to be every day identifying players, watching games, going back to this past season, watching videos, try to see who's going to be available for us to start to communicate.
All right, Hewerton. Well, thank you so much for doing this, and good luck with this process going into next season.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm looking forward. I can't wait for the season. And I know you're gonna be working extremely hard to bring the championship to Utica City FC.